There is a reason that this fight is the one that is the prelim headliner because this is going to be an absolute banger between Chris Gutierrez, aka El Guapo, as he takes on Felipe Colares, aka Cabo Cow. Cabo Cow is 10 and 2 overall, coming in off a great win over Luke Sanders. And if you didn't catch that fight, Sanders versus Colares, that was one of the best fights of the year. Just an absolute slobber knocker and a fight that, showed why Felipe Colares is getting such a big fight in this big spot. Because this dude, he's maybe not the most talented fighter on the roster, but if you're putting a Rushmore of guys with heart, guys with grit, Felipe Colares might be sitting pretty on that mountain because this dude comes to throw down and brings every tool he has, even if it's not very many tools. And this one's tough though against El Guapo, who is a minus 275 favorite in this one. We've seen him get plenty of wins in the UFC. His only loss is to Ione Barcelos, and Barcelos is a guy who, is always in that top 10, top 12 range for the division. So he's also coming off a great win over Andre Ewell and has wins over Vince Morales and Geraldo de Freitas before that. So he's probably going to be trying to throw those lethal leg kicks like he always does. What are your thoughts on this one? Because Tapology's awfully bullish on El Guapo, but does Cabo Cal find a way to get this done?
Yeah, this is a fun fight. Both these guys are absolute savage, and like you said, Philippe he brings the heat. Very this is going to be possibly fight of the night. But I got to go with El Guapo. I think he's the more technical, smarter fighter, and I think he's really going to take advantage of the wildness of Philippe. But it wouldn't surprise me if he catches him with an absolute meat bomb by just bringing on the storm, because this is a scary guy. He's going with full force. Kind of feel like disrespectful that he's only getting 4% from the community, but still gotta go with Tapology. I think I'm taking El Guapo for this via decision.
100% disrespectful. Cabo Cal deserves a little bit more than 4%. I mean, this is a dude who, he's going to come to bang. And it makes sense that most of that 96% for Gutierrez, it's beige because they think that it might be a little bit difficult to take out Colares because this is a guy who historically has never been finished. And his only two losses were both decisions, obviously. So it's going to be interesting to see how Cabo Cal stacks up against El Guapo. Do you think that, the leg kicks are going to be big, or how do you see Gutierrez grinding this one out? Because whatever Cabo Cal brings, do you think Gutierrez will just have the slight advantage wherever it goes?
Yeah, I think he's gonna have the advantage wherever it goes. But he definitely needs to be careful because Philippe is no joke. He's gonna be bringing on the storm, so hopefully he's ready for it and he can endure all of that, that fury.
Man, I agree 100%, and it's a tough one for me to call. And I went into this breakdown, just going back and forth because I have a lot of love for Cabo Cal Colares, but ultimately I'm gonna roll with you. I'm gonna pick El Guapo Gutierrez. The decision to me sounds like the best idea, but if you just want to watch this fight simply from the fans' perspective and keep the meat aside, this is gonna be one of those fights that you're not going to be disappointed in because both these dudes are going to absolutely throw down. And I just think it makes perfect sense for such a scrappy card to have such a scrappy but serious prelim headliner. So, any last thoughts on this one? This one's great.
Yeah, no, absolute fun fight. Let us know in the comments, boys, who you guys got. You got El Guap or Philippe? And throw in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe to the video, and check out the Meatlock and the main event and other breakdowns. You're